welcome back everybody. I'm in class right now for my remote home work from home job. I have to say that my eyes have gotten extremely worse from even just looking at the computer and even at my 24-inch screen that I've got connected to it. I don't know what's going on, but I really need to go and see the eye doctor to try to get this taken care of. If he could give me something stating that I am to limit my hours on here or that I'm no longer to do it, then maybe I could try to get on disability possibly and fight this, because the more that I notice that I'm on my computer, like yesterday trying to catch up on classes that I was supposed to have my pre-work done and I'm still behind a little bit, but as you guys know, with the week that we had, just busting our butts for 3 weeks, and then over the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we really busted butts too. So I feel like this class, I feel more at home with this class. The instructor, she's wonderful. Her co-instructor is wonderful. The class is pretty quiet overall, besides, just a few of us not actually, like get everything rolling and stuff. And they're telling us that 2 weeks from now we'll be taking live calls. This is a 6-week class, not a 4-week like my motive care was. This is a, how much did they say? A $5 billion a year company. They've got 25 million customers, and it keeps climbing. If you hear a vibration, it's because I've got my back is so tensed up and tight. It's a vibration that kind of vibrates. I gotta keep my cursor going so I don't get kicked out of my Arise platform secure desktop. You got to be active on it. They said there's something that you can get. It's called a mouse jiggler. I think I'm going to look into that possibly. But I tried to try to find my doctor's office, and I'm not so sure he's still at the hospital where I was going, because the name just doesn't look familiar. So I called my RA doctor, because they know who I was seeing for that. Like I told my husband, he says that he feels that, for the 3 or 4 months that I was working from home and being on the computer 40 to 60 hours, sometimes only 20 hours a week, depending on if I could get the hours, but just being on there consistently, he thinks that that's really have taken away a lot of my eyesight. He said if we possibly didn't have as many bills as we'd have, he just feels like, forget the class, just drop it. Just stay at home, do what you need to do here, take care of the house, take care of the animals while I'm gone, and do what you want to do. Make your goat milk products, go to your vendors' events, do that kind of stuff. I told him that I just feel like I can't do that because I need to try to help get some of our bills paid off. We've got, I think, a year left, and the truck will be paid off. I think we got 2 years left, and then the Explorer will be paid off. We've got roughly a year to a year and a half on a personal loan that we took out to pay off. And then once those 3 are paid off, we'll have a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but about roughly $1,600 extra a month just between those 3. And I'm like kind of rounding it up somewhere in there. So once I have that done, I hope to see, what's going on. Like my glasses I wear is for driving to help see far away, but like right now, the cursor I usually have pretty big in pink because pink's my favorite color, but I have it bigger, and I cannot do this. And when I'm in this secure desktop through the platform that I have to be in, I'm unable to do that. Now my screen is like a bluish. It goes from like a purple blue, then it fades into like a lighter bluish green to a blue, and then it's got like little swiggly things going on it with little white dots here and there that have like little lightning bolt type things that connect. Then you have who I'm under, which is GoDaddy, in white lettering off the side. But then my cursor is white and it's tiny. Like, it's very hard to see. This is not going to be like a regular video. It's just going to be more me talking about my health conditions. I have an autoimmune disease for those that are new. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I've had it since I was 28. I'll be 43 in October. So I've had it many years. I was on... Someone's calling me. I'm listening to and then trying to remember what I was talking about. My eyes started going in 2019, I think, is when I noticed my eyesight. I had a lot of floaters in there that I never had before. A big black floater was in my right eye, so I went to go see an eye doctor close to town. They referred me to a different eye doctor that was a little higher up with more of like inflammation in the eye and stuff. She did, where she put an injection inside my eye, did some stuff to it, and then she referred me to Ann Arbor. So in 2019, I was going twice a month, 2 hours from where we lived in Marcellus, all the way to Ann Arbor, Michigan, to the Michigan State University, to the retinal eye specialist. It was an 8-hour, day-long testing. So you can't lie about not having certain eyesights. To come to find out, they're like, well, stuff like this happens to be if you have cancer, so we want to test you for cancer. Well, our insurance didn't pay for that, but this could tell cancer's in your blood system, so we had that sent off. That came back negative, thank God. Finding out that I have no peripheral view, I've lost that, I've lost my night vision. So working from home, an 8 to 5 job, during the spring and summer it's fine because it's not dark out, but during the fall and winter it's dark by 5 and it's still dark at 8 in the morning. Or if I would having to drive, I'm saying that. Okay, and then I had another doctor say, well, we think possibly we want you to go get an MRI done just to see, you know, anything. Well, I came back with that having 5 white spots on my brain. I was told that it's possible cancer, but I had already had been tested, so I knew that, or maybe this was before I was tested, but I already had faith knowing that it wasn't what it was. And then I went to go see a specialist for multiple sclerosis because they said that maybe I had multiple sclerosis, that was a sign too of the white spots. I saw a multiple sclerosis doctor. She sent me to Ann Arbor again. So I went up there. She said, I believe it's the embryo shot that you're taking once a week because I've been on it for over 10 years. Caused white spots on my brain. She says, I want you to get off that. I want you to get off every medicine that you're on taking for rheumatoid arthritis. So I got off that. I couldn't hardly move. Couldn't hardly get out of bed. I hurt really bad. So I went on through that, got another MRI done. My white spots were gone after a year. So now I can't be on any type of rheumatoid arthritis drugs that could cause a flare-up of multiple sclerosis. So then, having that said, I'm still doing these eye thingies. And then I started seeing the doctor in Kalamazoo because it was closer to drive. And I didn't have to see him as often, but anytime I had a cataract caused from that steroid she put in my eye there in Kalamazoo before I got sent to the U of M. And he took the cataract out, put a new lens on, and that lens slid to the right, so I see 3D with halos. He gave me like a very low percentage that if he were to reset that I could possibly go blind in that eye. It was either that or just deal with the halos, the 3D looking. So I did that. My eyes still seem to have gotten worse, so he subscribed some glasses for far away. And then I haven't been back since. I'm on a new drug for, this is my 3rd year doing it. It's called Retuction. It's something cancer patients actually get when they're pretty close to the end of their life to help with pain. I get that every 6 months. So I get 1,000 milligrams. Say I'm due actually for June for 2 different occasions of it. So I get 1,000 milligrams 1 week, then 2 weeks later I go back and get my other 1,000 milligrams, and then I'm good for 6 months, and then I repeat that. So with that being said, I don't know where I can be. I mean, I do get paid for YouTube, but it takes about 3 months. I can be honest with you, like $136 every 3 months. That's not a whole lot of money. It don't even pay for like the goat's grain. I don't even pay for that because my grain is about $2.80, and that only lasts maybe a month. It could possibly pay for about 3 round bales for the goats, but other than that, it's just mainly money if I need to pay something or have a little extra spending money. I want to be able to be a contents maker, and I want to be able to grow on YouTube. But with my health condition, I'm not so sure if I can do this job. I want to because I feel very at home with it, but being able to see it's going to be my problem. So I thought that I would touch base with you guys, kind of let you know what's going on, and kind of go from there. Today, after my husband gets home from work, he's going to be pushing the manure down into the hole, cleaning the other pin out that we had up where Jazzy and Diamond were. He's going to get that all cleaned out. Yesterday, for some reason, my lettuces were like flat, so I don't know if it was just too hot yesterday, but I watered them again in the evening, and a few of them popped up when I went to go milk this morning. I did stop and look, but they still looked damp enough, I think. So I figured after I get out of class, I would actually water them again. Tomorrow, I have to take my mom up to Woodbridge to have some testing done because she's going to have surgery, like pre-surgeon type stuff. I think it's an MRI she's actually got to have done. She has a huge hernia that they pushed back up in her, and then that ended up popping back out, and she's having just some health issues with that, but she's hoping to be able to be healthy enough to have surgery and have that done, which would be great. Other than that, I mean, I really, I feel blessed because of what eyesight I do have. I mean, there's always an upside to every downside, and that's the way that we gotta look at things. I just feel like if I can do things at the house and take care of things and still make goat milk beauty products, but I can't even read, like, for instance, well, I can read that. I can see what that says right there. So there's certain things on stuff I can't even read because it's too small and too blurry. I could see close up, but the words got to be a certain size. And I just really hope that this could be what I need to be done. Grow on YouTube, make a small income. I mean, that's what my goal is. Raise beautiful French goats, sell raw goat's milk, know that I make goat milk beauty products, shampoo, lotions, soaps, body washes, stuff like that. And then oh, that sucks. But that's my update for now. My health condition, my eyesight, just overall life. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Till next time, God bless.